Welcome to this video about the open source JMX Jolokia project. Since WebLogic 12c is fully standard compliant, it's easy to integrate with any open source JMX tool. Jolokia is an open source project which is feature-rich, solid, and well documented. It comes with a JMX shell, which is similar to WebLogic scripting tool, and it also supports tab completion of commands and syntax highlighting. And at the same time, it offers a RESTful JMX API, which can be used to read and write JMX attributes and to execute methods on mbeans. Jolokia is more generic, which means it's a bit more complex and you have to understand the mbean object names. It supports Glassfish, OSGI containers, and many other application servers. Jolokia can be deployed as a single and small web application, which is deployed on the application server, or it can interact with a JVM using a JVM agent. For monitoring purposes, Jolokia supports bulk requests within a single HTTP post, which are dispatched on the server side. Installing Jolokia from the Linux command line is really easy. It installs as a cpan Perl archive, and all you need to do is Perl -m cpan. And you say install JMX for Perl. And that's it. It's installed here already. This is why it's much faster here. Be prepared to answer some questions when you do the installation. And that's it. Then you either access it using the JVM agent or deploy the Jolokia WAR file. I've got it already deployed. Actually, this is the application server running and with the Jolokia WAR file deployed. Now, let me start the shell. This is to start a JMX shell, and I connect to the server, which is running under localhost 7001, accessing Jolokia. Right, we're connected, and let's check the available domains. So as you see, there is tab completion. I just type com dot and it shows me the available domains. For example, there is our example devcast domain available, and I'm in this domain already, and you can see there's just one mbean deployed, and I can cd to the mbean just using tab completion. Now let me see what attributes the mbean has. ls-a shows me all the attributes. Let me see if there is any operation that starts with get. So I could say lso get star. There is the get color operation, and let's just see the color. Well, the color is set to red. Let's set the color to another value. Sorry, it's cat color bright white. Okay. How about our increment operation? We can call the increment operation just by saying execute increment, and that's it. You see, the number of hits is increasing. It's increasing. Let's look at the RESTful API of Jolokia. And let's assume I forgot the name of my mbean. I just remember, well, I forgot the domain part. I remember there is, in the name part, there is something with color. And I forgot all the rest. So let's see what we find. And it returns the complete mbean object name, which I take here. Now let's assume I want to read it. I'll just say read. the name here. That's it. And it's returning bright white, what I just said. Now, just using a HTTP GET request, we can change this. We can write here. We can say write. And I want to write this, and I want to write the color attribute, and I want to set it to dark black. That's it. And let's read it again. It's set to read. It's set to dark black. Now, how about executing a method? We can even execute a method using the RESTful API. It's exec. You know, the method name is increment. Show you. Yes, you see it's increment to 4. Now run it again. 1, 2, and it's incremented to 6. So we can even increment, we can even call the increment method, which is great. How about displaying some server runtime values? How about the used heap? We can say Java lang type memory, heap memory usage, give me the used heap, and that's the used heap. I could even trigger the garbage collection. Just say I want to execute garbage collection. It's garbage collecting. Can we see the result? No, right now we can't see the result. But what I could do is I could enable the verbose garbage collection, which is interesting because it's turned off. Let's see the verbose flag. Verbose. I could see if verbose is turned on. Let's see read memory verbose, and it's turned off. I can easily turn it on by just saying write verbose true, and just show you the output here. It's still showing the hits, but then since this is true, I run the GC again. And you see the output here. So it's doing a full garbage collection, and it's collecting from 64,000K to 62,000K, and it took 1.3 seconds. And now the beauty of this, of course, is once you enabled the RESTful API from Jolokia, you could do it with a production system. That means without restarting, you can just change the verbose garbage collection from false to true to find out if there is a problem, and then later change it back from true to false. Now, of course, there's much more we can do. The trick here is you have to use the correct MB names. But once you've got the correct MB names, like let's say we are interested in the deployed JMS servers on managed server 1, which is running on 7003. We can do it this way. And by the way, of course, you can beautify the JSON output here. Just click on format. And you see there is 2 JMS servers deployed. One is called serve JMS, and the other one is called ABC JMS. And they're both running on managed server 1, which I'm contacting directly. There's even relatively complex requests possible. What I'm showing you here is the message current count, message high count, message receive count from a shipping queue, which is deployed in a JMS module, which is called serve JMS module, which is targeted to the serve JMS server. Let's see here, and let's take this and beautify it. And you see it says message is high count 1, message is current count 0, message is receive count 2. Basically, it means I was sending 2 messages at one given point of time. There was only 1 message in the server in the queue, and there's currently 0 messages because they all have been processed by the JMS client.
Thanks for watching. Let's stay in touch.